so I'm listening. More clarification is being asked for, so I will give it to you. Basically, those entities that I talked about down below on the other side of basically that, I don't know, the void or the ethers. It's in basically the world inside the world. I don't know where to call it, but basically it feels perceptibly it comes from beneath, below our feet, deeper down. It's basically the amalgamation of centuries past. Basically just people literally worshipping other demon constructs or just doing what they can to form or fixate energy. Yeah, don't focus on them too hard. You draw them to you like that. Focus on other things, basically. Sending clearing preemptively so you don't just accidentally focus on them. Yeah, these things are massive. So basically, whatever I was creating, it looked like a shield or a buckler. The best thing I can call is an energy device. It doesn't even look like a shield or a buckler anymore. It didn't look like one. It looked more like a diamond, a trident pointed. Something basically like this, a solid form, pointed. And it started to furrow out, and basically make like these little, what do you call them, shapes, like just energy waves, like just waving energy. It's not exactly solid. And anyways, what I would do is I would take this, send it over to a person, whoever it was, whoever needs to be cleared, needs to be healed, needs the clearing. I'll send it over to them, right onto their spot. And using their own body, I would send an energized light upwards and into it, and basically the whole thing would activate. The whole thing would be activated, and it's like the energy hits it, and like the whole thing, and like the wave, like something spreads, basically energy spreads out from it. It just starts clearing like everything at once, like, and like it hits it, and the energy comes up and hits it, and like it spreads out, like, instead of usually whenever you send the beams, it only hits like one part of basically that memory column. But when that thing activates, it grinds, it just burns everything up. It's like a steady plasma wave. And I would use that, and I would activate other people's energy. What I'm doing is basically transmuting your calories basically into light, using your cells themselves. Thousands, trillions are basically receptacles, emitters of energy, because that's all it is. It's just energy. It's light, and basically it's a more plentiful and abundant source. It doesn't hurt the brain or the mind as much. It's not as taxing there. It's more taxing upon me to do it that way. That's what I had been doing for the longest while. I've been for at least about a week or so, sending this diamond point, this trident, basically over to people. And using it, it clears it allows you to clear memories and energy in a way that wasn't so extreme. It used a lesser energy, but it achieved a greater result. And so that energy buckler, this diamond point, this trident, was basically broken up into 8 orbs. It's the best I can explain, best I can describe. It needed to be something which was easier to send around, but yet something which was still solid, something which was made of that diamond, that energy point. And that diamond, that energy point, it took a lot. I wanted to say like everything to make this. It took everything to make this. And so being able to separate, to turn into something more useful, which I could basically divide and send up around, and more quickly whip through the atmosphere, whip through the energy space. So basically you have like these flying spheres all around you guys. And that's what y'all have felt at least a few times, if not more than once. basically the rapid, I wanted to say shattering, the rapid integration of memory. It's more of an integration. It's energy to energy. There's no real physical force involved. But yet there is. It's basically just they are objects which help me to clear in consciousness, which clear the spaces around us. And so, yeah. And as you can imagine, it takes a lot to clear them. It takes a lot to break or to shatter them. I basically have to strike them repeatedly. It takes a lot to try to break them, to try to dissolve them. And I think they took out a chunk of my form. They took a chunk out of my body. I haven't had the strength to repair it. But yeah, all is well. Thanks for that healing. Thanks for the clearing. Yeah, that's all that's really needed. I'll be typing in the comments on my community post, community channel. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thanks, friend. Thanks, soul. I'm humbled. I'm humbled. No. A funny way of saying no. Oh no. No.